Okay, so I've been
Course set.
playing Homeworld mobile for I think about 3 weeks, I suppose, and I'm currently like tier 3. I have completed all the assignments, chapter 7, chapter 8. I'm through the tutorial, I suppose, and you know I just completed cartographer's promise. It was kind of weird because chapter 7 and chapter 8 kind of started at the same time, so I could complete chapter 8 and chapter 7 like simultaneously. I obviously completed chapter 8 first because it gave me access to um, tier 3 small parts and tier 3 small arms, so I did it in that order. That was kind of weird, but whatever. Let's start with the main gripes I have encountered so far. This is not in any particular order, but I want to talk about the map. So the galactic map. Yeah, galaxy. So here we have the galactic map. You can obviously see where Tanok is. It's in this red area, Tanok. Yacht is in this green area, which is where there are significantly less Yacht than other factions here. I don't know why, but this is kind of a problem when you are trying to complete Yacht liaisons, and there's only so many places with trading stations and liaisons offices, so it's a bit of a hassle to grind Yacht reputation because there's so not much yachts in this map. So that's one thing. One thing I have an issue with, that the main gameplay loop, like when you are trying to navigate, this map isn't very useful, okay? Because depending on what I'm doing, I want to go to a trading station where there's liaisons offices, and I want to go to an asteroid belt, a system that has asteroids belts and stuff like that, so I can do mining. And also I want to know what tiers the places are. So just looking at this map, I don't see any information, I think. Yeah, I don't know what these squares mean. I think it's just a graphical thing, but for example, I'm looking through this map, I see Furlan, so after clicking Furlan, I know it's tier 2, but it's not very logically thought out, like how it's placed. Like Furlan is here, it's tier 2, and then there's ZTEP, that's the tier 3 already. So this is tier 3, this is tier 3, so this is kind of logical, I suppose. But if we go here, this is tier 2, this is tier 1, it's kind of scattered. This is tier 1. Oh, this is obviously tier 1. Tier 2, so there's tier 1, tier 1, tier 2. No, sorry. Tier 1, tier 1, tier 1, tier 2. Tier 1, tier 1, tier 1, tier 2, tier 2. So it's kind of hard to find where I wanna go mining, where I wanna go. The tiers are hard to distinguish. I wish they were implemented like next to the name or something, so I don't have to click through so many times, just to try to find a place where I want to go. The other next problem with this galactic map is that it doesn't show is there any asteroids in there, like for Furlan instance, you know. I go here, there's no trading station, you know. There's no liaison's office, so I have kind of learned that I go to Xelasi for my daily runs, you know. There's a trading station, there's like asteroids that I can mine. This is a good place to mine. And I complete all my liaisons in Xelasi, and then I try to find the next place where I want to go. I go to Ishanai, you know. There's a trading station, you know, but there's no asteroids, so this is kind of a guessing game. So every time I wanna switch places and go to a new system, I just don't know. You know, Yol Atain, you know, tier 2. Let's go do liaisons in there, you know. Okay, well, I got lucky. This is actually a pretty good place for all my needs, but for the ball, you know, let's go here. Let's do liaisons, you know. No trading station, one asteroid. That probably isn't enough for me to do, you know, stuff in there. So I just this sifting through the systems, it takes a lot of time. It's not a fun gameplay loop. It's tedious, you know. I go to Kamani, well, there's stuff, but there's systems like that are completely empty, if I recall correctly. Like yeah, for so anyway, this information could be highlighted right on the map, so I don't have to click, press view, see that there isn't anything of interest in here, go to the galactic map, go to another place, you know, see it's tier 3, view, there's nothing of here, you know. This could be so much faster if the information was presented in the map right away. Okay, this is a major thing, major UI thing that I hope will be, you know, remediated, I suppose. Another minor thing, this is a minor thing, but you know, let's go to a random place. So no, Ishinai, whatever. Loading.
Hyperspace jump.
So whatever, I'm here now. So another one thing I wish that there's this one tool in the galactic map that, you know, gives you a big scrolling list of all the possible locations you can go. This also doesn't, you know, tell any information of this tells the tiers, thankfully, but and when I click on it, it will tell what faction it is, but it will not tell me how many asteroids there are there any trading stations, you know, all these important things, you know. This important information I need to know, and I will only know when I actually click view and see what's going on there. So I go to this scrolling list, I see, you know, hey, Kyo, okay, Itakaya tier 2, this is what I might need, and then I have to press view and shit, oh, there's no asteroids, okay. So I need to restart my searching, you know, I have to press this again, scroll this again, do this all over again, and, you know, it's tedious. This could be streamlined a lot better if some more information would be included in the scrolling list, or right next to the names, okay? Also, one minor little thing. I wish that I'm currently in Ishinai, and let's see if I find Ishinai. I wish I will post an edited, like a screenshot of this thing, how this, what's my idea, but I wish this was highlighted, that my current location in the system will be highlighted in the scroll list, so I would kind of know where I have visited before or where I am currently, so I don't, you know, I'm doing this searching, this surveying, and I press Ishinai and then, oh, oops, I'm already there. So this is a minor thing, but it would be cool, so this was highlighted, and you know, I would kind of know where I'm going at. Okay, this is about the map. Next thing I wanna talk about is, hang on, let me scrape the UI. The whole fleet configuration UI is a bit it's horrible. Engaged. It's horrible in my opinion. It's a horrible, not workflow, but gameplay flow. It kills the pacing, you know, trying to navigate all these menus. So let's go to displays.
Hyperspace jump complete.
Let's take a mission. Let's do let's do this. There's 3 missions: probe retrieval, pirate expulsion, and probe retrieval again. So if I would play this optimally, normally how you have to do this is take a resource collector with you, apply changes, and this takes loading, and did I accept the mission? No. So I have to press accept. So yeah, I got this mission, and it's probe retrieval, pirate expulsion. I can do them in any order I want. Okay, so let's go do the probe retrieval.
Hyperdrive engage.
You know, I'm gonna speed this part up, I suppose, because, you know, this is self-explanatory what's going on. You know.
Hyperspace jump complete.
Go to the probe. Actually, I like to do it this way, so
target selected for salvaging.
I take the salvager and then I guard, and then I pretty much don't have to do anything. So always done automatically. This is basically no gameplay at all. I'm going out here, so I do the thing. I come here, press buttons, you know, just wreck things. Whatever the probe is. Now, yeah, it doesn't complete the probe, and then I go to the next probe, pick it up, guard the probe, whatever. I'm a bit, you know, I have like top tier, tier 2 modules in my stuff, so I'm just running through this through. This isn't a challenge for me right now. But you will get the gist how the probe retrieval goes. I'm probably gonna cut the video right here and go with the pirate expulsion.
Watch for the break. Okay, that's it. Next word. Destination locked in.
I'm doing okay. So I have completed the probe retrieval mission, and you know, the next part in the gameplay loop is to the next mission is, you know, the pirate expulsion. So what I have to do is to go here in fleet configuration. This scrolling list, I will put up a graphic here, what I think it should do. Like, this is a problem, like especially when you are going to have carriers and everything. This scroll list is gonna be even bigger, and I just have to go here. Like, this is one step, scrolling to here, this is one step, this is one step, this is one step, this is one step, this is one step. So I wasn't calculating here, but it was like 6 or 7 steps to change my loadout to match my next mission. And this this is a very common thing you do all the time in this game. You know, changing out loadouts. Like thankfully, so now I'm ready to do the pirate mission. So I have my assault loadout here, and because I don't need a resource collector, you know. So I have to change my loadout. But for example, let's say I'm going out for a mining mission. So thankfully there's this handy remove squad button, but still now I have to switch over to my mining setup. So let's calculate this time. Like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, loading. And it takes time, you know. This is still in 2.37. So now I have switched over to my mining setup. I can do mining, you know.
New heading set.
Warp over to the mining place, yeah, blah, yada yada.
Engaged. Loading. This is still in early beta. It's understandable. You know, I come here, I do my mining. Hyperspace jump complete.
Then I go back. You know, I don't feel doing mining anymore. I go to my trading station, and you know, I'm over my. I have done my mining run, and you know, I wanna do some liaisons again. So a very common thing to do. Like, this is the gameplay right here. So now I want to switch over to my combat loadout, and then 1, 2. Well, this is single 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 taps, 17 clicks I have to do to switch over, you know, to this, to my loadout, to a different task purpose. This is, and you do this all the time, like continuously, and then you got these probe retrieval missions and different tasks, you know, that need a resource collector. So I do again, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So and keep in mind, this is on Nox. You know, I have a crazy PC that, you know, it's easy. I have a mouse that, you know, makes this a little less painful, but on mobile, this loop of actions, you know, it gets old. It's very tedious. It's a big problem in my opinion right now. Well, this is all I gotta say about the fleet configuration. And one thing I dislike a lot is having these missions where I need one resource collector, like for the relic missions and for the probe retrieval missions. I would actually prefer that, well, resource collectors can, you know, stay resource collectors. they can be doing mining and stuff, but I had like one auxiliary ship that can do this relic stuff, you know, that doesn't change, that like ship specific, or maybe you can edit it, but it stays you with the whole time. It can be a probe, it can be something, but its only function is to, you know, carry these relics and probes in the probe and relic missions to the flagship. So I don't have to do this dance all the time when I'm going to do different missions, you know. And it might bring some more interesting micro and macro gameplay elements to have this extra utility ship that can't do mining, it can't do resource collecting, but it can do gathering, picking up relics and picking up probes. It will solve this issue where I have to switch out a resource collector and lose some power in my fleet, and I think it would be just a lot nicer, you know, so I can always field my squad that are assigned to all the same groups, and you know, this is my default squad, and I don't have to put in a resource collector and take him out whenever I don't need him. So that would be nice. I'm gonna, yeah. Another minor thing, because I just finished chapter what was it, chapter 7, was that this was the last mission, the cartographer's promise, and basically it was to scan 50 T2 signals and 50 tier 1 signals, and you know, this was the last mission I did in the whole saga of missions. And you know, these missions, they are pretty much supposed to be tutorials for the player, you know, how to scan and how to find stuff. And at this point of the game, you know, the last mission I do is to jump around the system, go to like random places and
hyperdrive engaged.
Press the scan button. Like, what are you trying to teach the player there, like who is at the mid to end game, by just pressing the scan button all the time? So that was a bit insulting to me, in my opinion. I felt insulted by this mission. So the whole mission is, oh well, this is a grayed out scan bug, you guys know about that already, but yeah, that's about it. Yeah, I think Homeworld Mobile is a cool game. I wish it will become awesome, and I understand it's in early development, and you know, I have nothing against you developers, you know. Yeah, I just wish this will become a great game, something to rival Eve Mobile or something like that, to, you know, resurrect Homeworld from its past good glory, and this is will part of it. I hope so. Also, a little funny thing. Was it where's the trading station?
Hyperspace jump complete.
So, from what I understand, the way to get, the way to get large electronics tier 3, large weapon parts tier 3, large hull parts tier 3 is to get reputation 6 on these liaisons things. And for Tannock, you get to get you have to get tier 6, level 6 with Tanak to get access to large weapon parts. It was Itakaya reputation 6 to get large electronics tier 3, and it was with Yacht reputation 6 to get large large hull parts, yeah. So with each faction you need to grind like to rep 6 to get access to tier 3 frigates and flagships, and you gotta do a lot of grinding. This is months of grinding. This is unacceptable. This is like, come on developers, you gotta remediate this thing, because I don't feel like doing, you know, months, like thousands of missions to get to tier 3 flagships and frigates. So I'm not okay with this, and I'm pretty sure you guys will do something about it. I'm just making sure that this is a horrible gameplay decision to lock away tier 3 frigs and flagships behind reputations. Yeah. So yeah, thanks for listening me, and I hope this has been some constructive criticism on my part, and yeah, see ya.